What's up, everyone? Watch me fix this Honda EB1400X generator. I bought this thing on Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks. Not a bad deal. The guy told me it wasn't running. He couldn't get it to start. So, yeah, I got in there, picked it up. Just doing a quick inspection over the unit right now, checking the compression there. I mean, it's not a compression test, but it's hard to turn over, so good enough for me. Fuel on-off switch there. This whole unit's pretty dirty though. This thing must have been like a barn find, like just covered in mud. Oh, broken spark plug boot. Is it still gonna work? Let's see. Playing around with the choke a little bit there. Generator looks to be in decent shape though. I mean, it looks like it'll clean up nice. These old Hondas, they look sweet with that old red. Looks like I'm taking the spark plug out there. Let's see what the spark plug looks like. Ooh, look at all the carbon on that. That'll probably have to be changed up, but it's good enough for now. Oh, close up. Take a look at the carburetor. No air. It didn't come with an air filter, so someone might have been troubleshooting that. There's the broken boot up close. Checking compression again. I'm obsessed with the compression. Taking a look in the fuel tank. It's dirty. This will have to be cleaned. Probably just stick a power washer in there, spray it out, dry it out. And normally with something like this, you would want to try and run it first. But because of all the gunk in the tank, we're just going to see if we get any voltage out of these plugs. I'm just going to do a quick test. This will both be a compression test and a voltage test. I got my breaker on, contactor on, and I should see the volts go up when I twist this here. Okay. Compression feels good. And I can see that number going up. So that means that our alternator is at least putting something out, which is a good sign. Okay. That one's going up now too. So the next thing, take the frame apart, take this fuel tank off, and I'm gonna go clean it. Alright, time to take the frame apart. Let's see, sped up, we're ripping this thing apart. I think I forgot to tell you guys, it's 107 cc, 1400 watts, but the engine itself, I think it's a 3 horsepower engine from what I looked up on Wikipedia. Ripping the rest of the bolts out there. I like the design of this thing too. It's just so easy to take apart. So easy to rip the top off this thing. Oh, 2 more bolts. Hitting that out. Nice and easy. Let's see if that fuel tank comes off. Did I miss anything? Nope. Comes off nice and easy there. Alright, let's do some more testing. So I've got my fuel tank off the top now, and I was just going to run it off a separate bucket there of fuel. But I want to see what the oil looks like first. Take out this oil drain. Looking pretty dark. Nothing crazy though. So now I'm going to give this thing a bit of a flush. I don't know how long that dirty oil's been sitting in there. Pouring some new oil in there. 5W20 synthetic. I don't know what this thing calls for, to be honest. I didn't look it up, but I'm guessing 5W20 would be good for that. It probably should be closer to a 10W30, but doubt this will hurt anything. All right, let's see, did I get it right first time? First pour. Clean it up. There's dirt in there. All right, let's check it out. Nope, gotta do it again. Always. Always. All right. Probably just overfilled it there. Position right now. And I just want to do a little test. I think it'd be pretty sweet if I could hear this thing run. I just got a bit of ether. Not going to give it anything crazy. Just going to fire it up with a drill. Should be enough. Look at that. She runs. It doesn't... this thing's crazy. I mean, this generator's working perfectly fine. So, I mean, we'll fix it up, do the tank a little bit, but as far as I can tell so far, I mean, this thing's fine. Okay, so while the video was off there, I tried starting it a couple more times, and now it won't start. So I'm suspecting it's going to be something with the carburetor here. So we're going to take it all apart, see what we find. Looks like someone's already gone into this carburetor. Screw missing. Alright. Wow, that's all it takes for this carb, eh? That is easy. Lift that up. Pull that carburetor off. Definitely looks dirty. Wow, look at that RTV. Now I'm taking the carburetor apart here. I seen it had some RTV and stuff on it, but we're going to check it out, make sure there's nothing bad on the inside of the fuel bowl. I don't really mess around with carburetors too much, but we definitely got some stuff in there. Okay, that's one part. Now you can see it was a little dirty there. Nothing crazy. We're still going to have to clean it up. Gonna check this guy out. It's a little dirty too, nothing crazy though. But I'm just gonna spray it down with some intake cleaner. You know, clean some of that old shit out from the 80s and 90s. Like, who knows when this thing has ever been cleaned before. You just don't want anything getting your fuel dirty, right? Cleaning that up, using a brass brush in some intake cleaner. I cleaned this thing up pretty good. It was looking pretty nice at the end. I can't even lie. And it started on the ether before, but that's kind of bypassing the carburetor itself. So even if it was starting on ether, the carburetor could still be bad. Especially in an old unit like this, it's normally the carburetor that's the issue. And I'm normally messing around with bigger diesels and stuff like that. That's what I do for my job, but these little carburetors can sometimes be a pain. More intake cleaner. I'm probably gonna destroy my lungs here, but hey, if it cleans up nice, who cares? Okay, so I just cleaned the fuel tank a bit on my Honda generator here. A little bit cleaner. I've got some fuel and stuff in it now. Clean the inside out. And I'm just going to try and start this thing up. So take it outside and try and fire it up. Alright, now I'm going to try and fire it up here. I got a Ryobi drill that I'm going to use as my starter. I'm a little sad that it's gonna start up as easy as it does here, because I was hoping I'd kind of have a James Corden video or that other guy that does generators. But look at that, just fires right up. He's got no problem. No problem. The guy was probably inexperienced, couldn't get it to run, or maybe he just didn't have the time to get it to run. I mean, $50 to fire up. Pretty much just have to clean the carb and do that. Hold on with the throttle a bit. It doesn't want to do line the throttle yet. Still going on. Skill saw. Seems to be like 11. I thought the saw would be good just because you can hear you kind of speed up, slow down, you can hear the saw going on. You tried something with 11 volts, but 8 amps is still a pretty decent load for you. Play around some more, you get the load for you, right? It's only like $300. I'm going to check the voltage on this thing. It's supposed to be 120, so I put them open. Okay, 126. And it's a little bit over. It's probably not good for your sensor electronics. Taking a DC out here. 29 DC volts. Batteries and stuff like that. It's all batteries. Again, not bad. We'll do the power some on-site construction stuff, like the saw and stuff like that. Probably sense to it. And then we'll Saturn, this weekend, yeah, that's the video. If you like the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next. See ya. Bye.